everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm having a bit of dilemma. Today is the 17th of December and we're going up to 2016. We're going up to visit my grandma and I decided I wanted to make a New Year's banner for her. So my Cricut motor is not working. I guess I'm getting a degreaser or a greaser kit and I'm supposed to be able to fix it. But I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just use my Cameo for this. My Cameo's not turning on, like no power at all. So I decided to go ahead and just go back to the very basics and actually create this all by hand. So the handmade thing is gonna happen here. All right, so let's get started. Except I used some die cuts, which is good. Now the banner's going to be 4 pieces. I cut these out at 6 by 6 and I've just made my own banner piece and I'll show you how I did that. This is 6 by 6 here, and then this is the black piece that goes on top. This is Basil cardstock and that's ColorBox. I can actually cheat and just trace if I wanted to, but I'll show you how I did it. First I just slightly folded over the black piece and I kind of pinched it, so that gave me my middle line. Now this is actually 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So then I went up just a couple inches. I think it was 1 3/4 actually. Yeah, it was 1 3/4. And I took a white gel pen right on that line right there, and that's going to be my midpoint on where I cut the banner line. I'm not being all weird about getting this perfect. It is going to be 100% by hand, so it's not going to be perfect. So there's that. Set this aside. Now we've got this piece here. This is going to go on top of this, like so. Okay, and I want to have a little bit of border down here like I do around here. So I'm going to position that where I think I'm going to put it. Make sure it's straight there. It's hard to tell because I'm white on white here. So, and I'm just going to draw where I think I want the border to be. I don't need to draw the whole line. I'm just going to give that as a guide. Okay, then I'm going to come in here, start at this corner, cut to the middle, start at this corner, cut to the middle. Boom, done. Okay, so here's where I'm going to cheat, because we're doing the video and we want to get through this quickly. I'm just going to use this already cut banner and put my little mark right there. This way I don't get out my ruler again and fold it over and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put my scissors right on that corner and just go towards that dot there and there. Take that off, throw it away. Then I have this last white piece that I'm literally going to just put a quick trace line on where I might want it to be. Get my scissors to the edge, and then we're done. All right, so I do have a Brother Scannon kit, but I just got it. I haven't really become a pro at it yet, so I thought, well, I'll just go in there and use their images for the numbers. I couldn't find any. If you have a Brother Scannon kit and there's number images on there, let me know. So I thought, well, I'm just going to make stencils and use some gold paper and trace it on the gold paper and just hand cut it. So here I did. I made 3 stencils, 201, and I'm going to show you how I did the 7. There's the cutout pieces here. Now, I just took a piece of white cardstock and eyeballed it. Let me get that out of the way a little bit. As to where I think the angle would be, like so, and I traced it. And then I went in just a little bit more thinking, oh yeah, I want it just to be about 3/4 of an inch wide. Did that, and I came across here, drew a line, and then dropped it down and drew a line. So this is my stencil. The gold paper that I have, I got at Walmart a few years ago, and I just noticed right now that it has an adhesive back to it, so that's going to make it even more simple putting this banner together. I made the numbers 3 3/4 high. I'm sorry, 4 3/4 high. And the banner is then 6 inches and then 5 3/4 with the black layer on it. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. And then I have some pieces that are already traced. So let's go ahead and cut those. I don't want the black line to show. I used this marker here. This is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen for no reason. Just found out that it worked. So if you're trying to draw on thick gold, sparkly, glittery paper, and you have one of those, that will work. Okay, now I gotta get in here. Actually, let me get my smaller scissors. I can maneuver in there a little bit better then. Okay, those pieces are done. Let me just trim up this little piece right here. I'm hurrying. I don't like to make really long videos, I think, unless it's a really good tutorial, but this is not necessary to make such a long video. Okay, there's the one. So I have the 2, oh, the 1, and then I'm going to trace the 7. Yeah, I was thinking about how I was going to draw the numbers, but I just really eyeballed it all. You know, kind of stuck with the same sizes just to make it look consistent. So there, Cricut and Silhouette, I can actually make something without you. I've actually become very dependent on those two machines when it comes to creating things. I have tons and tons of die cuts that would be more than adequate to create with if I didn't have those machines, but I'm working on getting those fixed. I'm like going through withdrawals though. I have no idea why my Silhouette's not turning on, and I just got it, so we'll see what happens. 2017, kind of funky the way I cut the middle there. Again, you know, it's handmade, so we're going to go with that. I could bring that all the way up to the top and all the way to the edge. I don't know if you guys can see me. Bring that up a little bit. See how I fleshed it here and here? My computer decided to talk to me. That was weird. Okay, look how easy that is. I think that my grandma will like this. I made her a birthday banner a couple years ago, and she still has it hanging on her wall. I'm just so always inspired by her. She gets cranky, but don't we all? Okay, so save that piece because it's a good one. Okay, so I made stars, and I used my Sizzix die, and these are all the different sizes that comes with that die. Thought it would be really cute to put the stars on there as well. All right, so let's put the banner together. Get that down there. That looks even. And let's put our 2 down. Let's see if I can get this to peel off in the back. Sometimes it says, you know, adhesive back, and then I can't get the back off. So, ooh, look at that. Nice. I'm bringing that all the way down here. Make sure that I've got it in the middle. I just noticed I have this on my desk. So this is Recollections Gold adhesive back, and it's 8.5 by 11. That's where I originally got it from. And then let's put our stars on. Out of all the tons and tons of ribbon that I have, I didn't really find anything that I was like, oh wow, I have to have that for this, but I found something that would be usable. You don't really need to keep it inside the lines. It's not like you're going to try to fit it in an envelope or anything. So give it a little bit more character and we'll put it out like that. Okay, the 2 is done. You can use glue, it doesn't matter. I just had this here and decided to go ahead and just use it. There we go. And the 0. I started the middle of the 0 with an X-Acto knife, and then I stuck my little scissors down in there and did that by hand. So that's why it's not a perfect middle. I don't care. I'm not a perfect kind of gal. Okay, let's put this one here. I'll put this one down here. Okay, there's the 0. Now the 1. Now, kind of when I'm doing this, I don't know if you guys are, wanting to do this, but I kind of trying to eyeball the top as well as getting this even down here. Bring that right there. Looks good. Add a couple more stars. There we go. And the 7. So I'm going to keep these letter stencils. Sorry, number stencils. I think they might come in handy because I probably will do a banner for us here at my house. For some reason my machines aren't working. I can just retrace and do this all over again. Okay, this one's kind of big. So let's go ahead and just cut it off right there. Yeah, nice. Okay, more stars. I did cut some extra stars. So if I want to put more on, I can. Okay, then I have this pretty Ric-Rac. Let me clean off my area here. This pretty Ric-Rac gold Ric-Rac. I almost said ribbon. Got something sticking in my hand here. There we go. There's my 7. 2017. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to staple the Ric-Rac to the back of this. I'm going to put a little piece. Let's go, I'll do about 4 inches or 2 inches on the end because I'm not going to put a bow or anything on it. So this is my Tim Holtz stapler. You can use any stapler you want. You don't have to have the Tim Holtz. I like this one because the staples are little. Okay, so go to the back here and make sure I got it on there. Oops. I guess you could use score tape as, whoops, wow, score tape as well. Might be easier. I don't know how if score tape would hold it though. And I don't want to staple my finger. It's not gonna feel good. I'm really complicating things here, aren't I? Okay, so you see where I'm going with this. Sometime today. Oh my gosh. My Ric-Rac won't fit. There we go. Woo. That was like going through a workout. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And another one here. And then this is going to attach to the 0. So I'm going to do that one kind of straight. This one's going to go here. That much would be fine. I may end up putting score tape on that anyway, just to hold it down. Okay, do another. I'm using my grid paper that I found at Staples instead of my craft mat, and then if it gets too dirty or whatever, I just throw it away. It's like this big thick pad of this stuff. I did not go into Staples looking for the grid pad. I was going in for some other reason, and I saw it. So I just want to make sure I'm close to being, you know, having the same size ribbons in between. And I'm out of staples. Wow. Okay, so I will have to put more staples in. I don't have them handy there in my little closet over here. So you get the idea where I'm going with this. The 2017, everything will be together, and I think she's really going to be so happy to have this. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.